about ending birthright citizenship. How confident are you that the court will rule in your favor and allow that order to end birthright citizenship to go forward?
Well, you're just telling me that for the first time. I am so happy. I think the case has been so misunderstood. That case, birthright citizenship, is about slavery. If you look at the details of it, the signings of it, everything else, that case is all about slavery. And if you view it from that standpoint, people understand it. But for some reason, lawyers don't talk about it. The news doesn't talk about it. That's not about tourists coming in and touching a piece of sand and all of a sudden they're a citizenship. They're a citizen. That is all about slavery. And even look at the dates on which it was signed. It was right at that era, right after the Civil War. And if you look at it that way, the case is an easy case to win. And I hope the lawyers talk about birthright, citizenship, and slavery, because that's what it was all about. And it was a very positive, it was meant to be positive. And they use it now instead, not for slavery, they use it for people that come into our country and they walk in and all of a sudden they become citizens and they pay a lot of money to different cartels and others. It's all about slavery, and if you look at it that way, we should win that case. Okay.
I know I broke this down for y'all already, but he's clearly saying the exact same thing I've been saying for the longest. Birthright citizenship was used to justify slavery on paper. It was used to infiltrate the true Americans and steal their wealth and energy. So to keep it simple, let's say a German came here to America and had a baby. And let's say the German was a Nazi. Now the parents can instill Nazi traits as the baby grows. They can even take the baby back to Germany and come back as an adult and still be American. So imagine a baby to an adult being brainwashed by Nazis, but they are able to get job titles that only the original Americans can get, such as a president or senator. So it doesn't take rocket science to imagine what Nazis would do if they had control of the American people, the same Americans they don't like. Not only that, they've stolen their identity. So why wouldn't they uphold some type of illusion to keep everyone lost and confused? So he mentioned cartels, and it's not the cartels you're thinking about, but here's the definition: an association of manufacturers or suppliers with the purpose of maintaining prices at a high level and restricting competition. That's called oppression. For the most part, people associate cartels with drugs, but they don't want to associate it with the letter agencies, such as the FBI, CIA, USAID, etc. The same agencies that literally lost their power well over a year ago to the Chevron deference, but yet they're still acting as if they have power. This is why they're the exact same agencies that Trump and Doge has defunded, because they're out here committing fraud and other kinds of crimes to just continue to hold power. I mean, y'all remember they got caught literally helping undocumented immigrants, like teaching them the laws and policy, like loopholes, so they can basically slide through the system. And obviously, they've been giving them mad money. But it's all in order to oppress the original American people that they're stealing from. Also, he mentioned the lawyers and the news don't talk about it, like all the media, because they're controlling the media, restricting information, all in order to brainwash. They'll literally tell you everything but the truth. And we all know the media loves to silence the truth whenever it comes out. Like, who knows how many people gonna even see this video, but it's all facts. So when they basically control everything that you think and know, they can lead you in their own direction, in turn leading you to think negatively, in turn creating a negative society with domino effects, because everyone else becomes negative if so many people are negative. But of course, it's gonna hit the Americans harder first. Now when all this reverses, it'll hit the world while we benefit, because all the nations literally work together to oppress us in different kinds of ways, such as infiltration through birthright citizenship, all in order to create imbalances in the universal wealth and energy. Anyways, y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be gods. Peace.